Legend of Zelda would make an amazing live-action piece of garbage! Oh my, did I say garbage? I apologize. Wait, I'm old! I'm not sorry! Knowing how Hollywood treated video game franchises in the past, it's no wonder why Nintendo doesn't want to hand over their characters. But now, nerds are taking over Hollywood. Superheroes are cool now. So are gay midgets. Anywho, I got my Windows Movie Maker thing on now, so I can show all of you kids how to make a Zelda film that doesn't kick the donkey's patootie. 1. Link can't be a mute. Back in my day of the Great Depression, everything sucked. So to make up for that, we made movies. Life was grand and we were fine with moving pictures that didn't have sound, apart from a music score. Then some little prick named the Jazz Singer came out and it had audio.
Wonderful pals are always hard to find.
Everyone was astounded by the new revelation in technology, that soon all movies had sound. What I'm getting at here is that back in the before times, it was the norm to have films that did not have sound. We did not have any expectation for a film to be more than it already was. When people walk into modern day theaters, they're expecting a few things regardless of the movie. And one of the things is sound. A silent character like Charlie Chaplin worked back then because everyone in his film didn't speak. It was his universe and we had to learn to adapt to his world. Therefore, it was out of the ordinary. Now, if we had a character who did not speak at all in a world where people do speak, well, this could happen.
Family ties won't earn you a passing score, so set them aside.
The same would apply to a Zelda movie that had a protagonist who had no tongue. Mr. Bean is set in a world where he is the odd one out and everyone sees him as weird. It is not fair to compare Bean to Link, but the same principle applies. If Link were a mute, the world would have to accustom to his silence to not make it awkward. Like, okay, yeah, this guy does not talk. That's normal. When we take away a basic human trait from a character, they begin to feel contrived and fake. Now, this does not mean that taking away a human trait is all bad. If we take away someone's natural gut reaction to an event and replace it with just an emotion, it can show the character knows what's going on without saying a word of dialogue. Or it can show that something is very wrong with our character.
My hero. Here, take this.
All of this taking away of traits is tied into the uncanny valley effect. Essentially, the more human-like elements we take away from someone or something, the less human they seem. Ever seen those creepy Japanese robots? Ever think of why they are so unsettling? It's because our eyes are telling us that there is a human in front of us, but our brain picks up on the things that are not. Hence, what makes dolls so creepy? I need to order my new Japanese robot made again. I'm tired of having to turn the crank every 5 minutes on this old version. Just imagine what this situation would like. Link would have to emote a lot more in order to show what he is going through. This could lead to comical results.
Hey dude, I'm gonna go grab some pizza. Do you want anything?
Now, there have been some shorts out there that aim to make the silent Link less awkward. Some of them do a pretty decent job in a 10-minute short, and that is all they ever should be as a 10-minute short. A gimmick is cool, but you need to know if your gimmick can last a whole 120 minutes. Listen here, this isn't going to be a Sundance art house independent film where the main protagonist does not say a word. Ever! As much as the hardcore fans want to have Link not talk, it is just not going to happen. When a film in Hollywood is made, there are two questions that are asked. 1. how much money can we make? And 2, how much money can we make? The answer usually being a way that will be easiest for the masses to connect with your film. This way, you expand your audience, which leads to more quarters to buy the loaf of bread with.
But Grandpa, if we used to make silent films and now make talking films, then doesn't the same principle apply? Couldn't we make Link silent since that's what films used to be?
Shut up, Billy, that's not how it works. Film is a technological advancement, and when we strip away what the masses are used to, we get a lot of empty pockets. I mean, sure, hardcore Zelda fans would come see it, but it wouldn't appeal as much to the masses. Now, that does not mean that this idea should be eliminated altogether, but we will get to that later. Billy, I'm sure you remember your school play. You were a tree and didn't say anything at all. It fucking sucked.